Hey there, everybody. Today we're going to talk about solving equations that only require one step, and we're going to use subtraction and addition. We're going to subtract or add to solve those equations. So here I have an equation that has addition in it. What I want to do is I want to get x all by itself. That means I want to move away everything else that's on the same side of the equal sign as x. So I have a plus 4 on this side. So in order to cancel that out, I want to subtract 4. And in order to keep this equation balanced, I have to subtract 4 on both sides. So on this side, plus 4 and minus 4 makes 0. So I have x left over, my equal sign, and then I can do 10 minus 4 is 6. And so my final answer is x is 6. So I had to do one thing, subtract 4 from both sides to solve the equation. Try another one. This time x is with a plus 3. So to cancel plus 3, we're going to do minus 3 on both sides. Positive 3 minus 3 cancels. That makes 0. So that's gone. On this left side, we just have x because these two canceled. I have my equal sign still. And negative 12 minus 3 is negative 15. And I did one step to solve the equation. Let's do a couple more. This time I didn't write x first. There's no symbol in front of 5. When there's no symbol in front of 5, it's a plus symbol. It's a positive 5. So to get rid of that, we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. Those ones will turn into 0. So all I have left here is the x and my equal sign, and then 6 minus 5 is 1. I'll do one more. This time x is on the other side of the equal sign. That's okay, we do the same thing. This 7 has a plus in front of it, even though we don't see it. So we're going to do minus 7 on both sides. Those 7s will turn into 0 and cancel. So over here we have the x and our equal sign. And the negative 9 minus 7 is negative 16. So now let's do some where we have to add to solve the equation. We just have to do one step still, but we'll use adding. So here we have subtraction in the problem, the minus sign. So to get rid of subtraction, to cancel it, we add 4. So minus 4 plus 4 is 0. Those will cancel. And we have the x left over equals, and then 10 plus 4 is 14. That's our final answer. Again, one step, one thing to do, add 4, and we solve the equation. Oops. That should be a minus. So we're going to add 3 to both sides. Minus 3 and plus 3 make 0, so those cancel. So I have x equals negative 12 plus 3 is negative 9. We'll do a couple more. Here the x doesn't come first, but this time the 5 is negative, and to get rid of a negative, we're going to add just like we did in the other two, plus 5 on both sides. Minus 5 and plus 5 make 0, so we just have x equals 6 plus 5 is 11. This one again, we have x on the other side of equals. That's okay. That's a minus 7 with the x over here. So we want to add x, so plus 7, plus 7. Minus 7 plus 7 makes 0. So I have x equals negative 9 plus 7 is negative 2. And that's it for this lesson. There's some practice for you. Make sure that you email your teacher if you have questions or need help.